Hi everybody. I derped kinda hard last episode. You see, there was a time when mana beans dropped random aspect types. My assumption was that if I grew enough beans, I would eventually get enough of them with Aurum aspect to craft the stabs I wanted to make. But that's no longer the case. Mana beans in the wild are found almost entirely in one of the 6 primal aspects, and when they're harvested, they drop the same type they grow from. But if you grow them next to a different sort of mana bean, there's a chance that the 2 aspects will mix and give you the compound aspect of that combination. So it's possible to get Aurum from mana beans, and in fact it's easier since you can control the kind of beans that you get. However, I didn't find any air or Perditio beans last time out, so I still need to do some more exploring. I figure I will take Pounce to do the exploring, since I have 2 of them right now. And looking at the map for the unexplored portions, I think I shall go due east. I could probably find what I'm looking for in the magical forest to the southeast, but I want to explore something new. It'll be more time consuming, but also possibly more rewarding. So I'm well provisioned for this trip. I've got myself a lead and a fence to tie off my bird. I have cooked meat to feed it once it gets injured. Bronze ingot to repair most of my tools, and some steel to repair the other one. And some lumen turrets for defense when I go to bed. So there's nothing left to do but fly. As I mentioned before, the primary thing we're hunting for is some new flavors of mana beans. However, we're also open for new experiences, new aura nodes, and that's kind of a cool tree. Okay, so bad news. I stepped too close to one of those crystal shrines, and it killed me while I was trying to siphon energy off of it. That's not the worst of it, though. The worst of it is that Pounce was awfully close to it, too, since I was mounted on him. So maybe I can reach him before he dies. But I'm going to have to get my other armor on first. Since I'm sure that chunk is no longer loaded, though, maybe I should take some time to give some upgrades. Something with some speed and possibly some step assist. Okay, so we have installed sprint assist for the running, uphill step assist for the uphilling, jet boots to assist the jetpack, and an aura meter to assist me with seeing aura nodes. So the question is this going to make me fast enough to rescue Pounce? And we're about to find out. You know, of course, with all these armor enhancements and speed and such, one might actually decide that actually riding animals like Pounce and Stalk are actually obsolete. And I suppose that might be a point. But there's one other very important reason to have a riding bird. Because it's cool. Alright, Pounce, where are you? There's my gravestone, and it's going to be fun getting that. But I have a sad suspicion that Pounce is no more. Well, that copy of Pounce. So I guess there's nothing to do but gather my stuff and move on. So I guess there's nothing to do but craft some new armor, come back out here and gather my stuff and move on. Well, from the research that I have done, there's not really any way to protect from those pylon discharges. And they're pylons, not crystal shrines. Crystal shrines are a whole different thing. But anyway, there's no way to really protect from them. There is a way to keep them from zapping you, but I don't have that progression yet in Chromatocraft. And my lexicon is also with my body, so even if it did have it, I still wouldn't have it. And speed wasn't a whole lot of help to me, so I didn't even bother with bringing armor out here with me. But I did bring a paleo salad. And since I have fixed the potion effects so that it no longer gives possession, what it will do is give me an extra 5 hearts to work with. And maybe that will buy me enough time to actually reach my stuff and get out of the influence of that pylon. So, the only armor I have is preparation, and just a little bit of that. And let's see, I got feet, chest, legs, no helmet. So yeah, much better than it was, but it would be even better yet if I didn't have this tree chasing after me. This doesn't do as much damage as it says in the manual. Alright, so that helped a lot. That helped quite a lot. And so did that. But I'm not exactly at full health, and I still have more stuff to rescue. But it looks like more of these paleo salads would not be hard to craft. Alright, so I have a couple of ideas I want to try, and then I'll be right back. Alright, what I have done is made an excavation focus for my wand, which I know is way overdue. But I want to test if this will actually work. What I need to know is if I break a grave with the excavation wand, will I get my stuff back, or will I just get the gravestone? So the only way to really test that is to break a gravestone. So I'm going to make one right here. Butterflies. I really should work on some lepidopterology. I should really work on studying butterflies sometime. But right now we're going to study what happens when I break this. Okay, good. My stuff comes out. And just out of curiosity, the same is true with chests. So I have 3 items in here, and hopefully I can break this with this wand and not have stuff come flying out. Seems as if it simply deleted the backpack. That is a source of dismay. But I'm really glad that I tested that without valuables in it. Because now I know that that's not the way to rescue my backpack over there. So, I guess I'll go craft myself a new backpack before I go get my stuff. Alright, so here I am with my wand with its new focus. And I want to clear stuff out between me and my old gravestone before I break the gravestone and make a run for it. So this should take a moment or so. And there's my old backpack. But I shall not go for it yet. Be strong. Wait for it. And, oh, my gravestone was on that. No, don't lag now. Okay, I got my stuff. I didn't die. That's not actually the way I had planned to do that. I had planned to make sure I had a clear path between me and the gravestone, and then put down my backpack and store all my stuff in it before I made a run for it. Of course, I also figured on making another one of those paleo meal things first too, but I had forgotten all about that. So this time I will be packing up a bunch of my stuff and putting it aside. So that way, if I get killed, I don't have to go through all this to get back at my stuff. And I didn't bring a tool to break it, but it takes about the same amount of time to break it anyway, so it should be all right. So, off with the backpack. Sit it down here. Then we run over and break this thing. And back off again. That was so easy, it's almost embarrassing. Alright, so now at this point I am free to resume my exploration. So let me get my stuff sorted out and I will do just that. Well, I say explore, but this time what I plan to do is go back to the magical forest that I have already explored. And see if I can find the crystals that I'm looking for, or the mana beans that I'm looking. So we're going back to the southeast. Where I shall just have to hope that I can find the beans that I'm looking for. And again, we're looking for air and Perdicio. And we'll take whatever other ones we can get. I've been all over this forest. And the neighboring magical forest. And I've found 42 beans. But 31 of them have been Ordo, 4 Terra, 3 Ignis, 2 Herba, an Aqua, and 1 Perdicio. But I still haven't found that 1 air bean. So yeah, 1 air bean and then I'm set. And let's see, that looks like Ordo. Ordo. Should be in a yellow pod. wait, is that it? Can it be? Alright, it's there. Our quest is complete. Let's go home. But I'm not quite ready to crossbreed these. I want some spares first. So, I'm going to separate these guys from each other and everything else for a while and let the golems grow them. So we're just going to let those bees grow for a couple of episodes, because what I really want to work on right now is bees. These guys have been sitting here long enough. It's time for them to start producing for us. And after I build a beekeeper's house and some machinery, we'll be breeding bees and taking names. So be there. Thanks for watching. If you liked the episode, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. And if you hated it, let me know why. I'll see you next time, and until then, have some fun, build something cool, and have a nice day.